Good?
Yep.
Going?
Going.
Boom. Was this 15 now?
Yep.
16? 15? Oh. Alright, we got a bunch. Wait, where's my paper so I know what we're doing?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thank you. Alright, so we got, like, a bunch of really... sorry, I had to fix my foot. Like, a bunch of really good, I don't know, points or topics today. Really interesting ones, to me at least. So we'll get right into the first one.
All right. First article, former Marilyn Manson guitarist Wes Borland. He has allegations against Manson that are fucking true.
That are fucking true, it says?
Yeah, it's all allegations against Manson are fucking true.
All right, let's read a little more about that.
Former Marilyn Manson and longtime Limp Bizkit guitarist Wes Borland has spoken out on the singer, publicly stating that the allegations against the musician are true, adding that he was around when Evan Rachel Wood was dating the Antichrist superstar. Earlier this week, Evan Rachel Wood and 4 additional women accused Marilyn Manson of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, which we heard about that before. And Wood famously testified to Congress in 2018, detailing the abusive relationship to advocate for a sexual assault survivors bill. She initially left her ex-partner unnamed, but came forward on February 1st, identifying Marilyn Manson as her abuser. And Wes Borland, he says, Marilyn Manson, I was in the band for 9 months. He's not a great guy, he said. Every single thing that people have said about him is fucking true. So relax about the allegations towards the women, like when people say bad things about these women that are coming after him right now.
All right, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Wow, so like it's all true then. So they're not allegation. They wouldn't be allegate. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't really care. Like, honestly, like,
yeah,
I'm a fan. Like, I like a couple of his songs.
That's what the guitarist here says too. He says he's an amazingly talented man, but he's fucked up, and he needs to be put in check and get sober, and he needs to come to terms with his demons.
Yeah.
It's sad for sure.
Yeah, but I can't say it's like surprising. Like, right. It's not like Tom. It's not like, how do I want to say it? It's not like this kind of thing is coming out about like somebody like Tom Hanks, where it's like, holy shit, like what?
Yeah, and
like,
people say he's a part of it, I guess. But
it's coming out like this is about like a very highly controversial guy. He's been controversial for years. So it's really no surprise. I don't really care too much. It's just another celebrity scandal or whatever, I guess. So
yeah.
But I like to kind of we covered this for a couple of episodes just because I genuinely wanted to see where it'd go. But it's looking more and more like it's just, that's really how it happens. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because that is that.
Yeah, and bless Tom Hanks. I feel bad.
Bless Tom Hanks.
He does get allegations for that. And I don't want to believe it, But.
For the pedophile ring.
Yeah, that whole underground LA thing. It's crazy.
We were just talking about that before.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Of course, like you never really know. Somebody could be an angel, in real life, but like deep down or behind closed doors they're doing like some scary shit. But
yeah,
I don't know about Tom Hanks. Seems like a good,
genuine
good
man. Oh yeah.
His kid is a fucking Muppet though, man. We talked about him like I think it was on our second episode. We were talking about how he's some like wannabe gangster kid and.
Oh right.
Remember that? It was like one of the earlier kind of episodes. But yeah. Bless Sir Tom Hanks. So this next one I'm gonna have fun with. So let's read it.
Howard Jones and Jared Dines tease new song and reveal band name.
All right. First off, who cares? Who cares?
Not a fan of the Jared Dines.
I don't like Jared Dines. Anybody who doesn't know who Jared Dines is, he's some YouTube not even star, but he's some YouTuber.
Oh, he's got a lot of followers, though.
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
Well, so does Tom Hanks. Yeah, but he's some YouTube guy, and he's focused like around like metal music, and I don't know, I just don't like him. I think he's arrogant, I think he's an asshole, and I think he's an average guitar player for what he claims to be. I know kids who are fucking half his age who would blow him out of the fucking water with their guitar. You know what I mean? That's just me.
Whoa. I mean, dude, this looks pretty cool, though, honestly. I mean, he has almost 3 million subscribers, but a metal fan turned his dead uncle's skeleton into a guitar as one of his videos. Okay.
Yes, but personally, I don't like him. I never liked him. Even with, I don't know, like, even like somebody like Stevie T, like, he's like a dork. Like, he's like...
I know what you mean, though. Yeah, it's that YouTuber community.
He's dorky, like
that kind of makes it like plasticky almost.
Like it's
hard to explain.
I think with like Stevie T, why I don't like him, I think he's got like a gimmick going. Like, but he's a good guitar player. He's better than Jared Dines. But like, if you're good, man, like, you shouldn't have a gimmick to you, like to try to sell yourself. Like the stupid faces and the dumb like editing. Like it's stupid. If you're good, show it. Be straightforward. But yeah. So I guess this Jared Klein's, right?
Dines.
I think Jared Dines, is starting a new band. So we'll keep everybody posted on that so I can continue making fun of him.
Yeah, here, wait, what is the name? This year is starting.
I think they call themselves We Are Mediocre.
Really?
Yeah. Just We Are Mediocre, that's it.
Wait, I'm trying to find. I don't think the name is on here.
Whoa! What is that?
What?
Fuck Jared Dines. What is that? The tragedy of Woody Harrelson just gets sadder and sadder.
Oh.
You know who Woody Harrelson is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to click on that? I'll click on it.
Sure. Yeah.
I just want to say the song is called "The Blade," though.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Sion.
Woody Harrelson.
Sion is the band name. All right. The tragic real-life story of Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson is known for his many lovable personalities. Hollywood's wildest wild child, a raw foodist and eco-crusader, and Iraq war protester and marijuana legalization champion, as Esquire put it. The Academy Award-nominated actor can play goofy, macho, and frightening all in the same scene. Yeah, it's just about him. After reload... Tragic... Oh, a few cheers, because it's the tragic real-life story.
I hope this wasn't clickbait.
I don't know, yeah, this is just about like a day and a night in London.
Okay, that's clickbait.
There's a lot.
Whoa! He looks like Greg Fitzsimmons. Matt, pull up a picture of Greg Fitzsimmons, the comedian, and then just go back and forth to the tabs.
Greg Fitzsimmons. Oh yeah, a little bit. I see.
Like smiling.
Yeah, that smile.
That Irishman.
There he is with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, they're good buddies.
Yeah, I can see that. There's that. And then... Oh, where'd he go? This is on Zergnet, this article. That Zergnet always has clickbait, dude.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, like I always see that. Like I always see the tragic life of,
Yeah, this
insert celebrity.
It's just about his childhood in Texas. He just says he may have been a lot to handle. He had a lot of anger, a lot of rage.
Yeah, as does everybody.
But everyone does.
When he was 8 years old, he stubbed his toe and he swore to his mother and father he would never let it happen again.
Yeah, grew up with a villainous father. That makes a lot of very successful people seem to come up with that, though.
Yeah.
Are born with that. Like sometimes abusive families. So... Definitely interesting. You guys can check it out. But so next article, John Bonham versus Neil Peart.
Mike Portnoy.
Mike Portnoy makes his choice. Who's better?
I just want to see who he thinks is better.
Drummer superstar Mike Portnoy explains why he feels Neil Peart is the greatest drummer of all time over Led Zeppelin's equally legendary John Bonham.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. I didn't, like I told you, Matt, like when I find articles for, to put on the show, like I never like to click on them. I like to just wait to read them, on when we're rolling, just so it's news to me just as much as to anybody else. But yeah, John Bonham, like, he's good. He's a legend. I get why a lot of people are inspired by him. And this is a very, very unpopular opinion, but I just don't. I like Led Zeppelin. I think they're borderline overrated. I don't know. Like, they did some crazy shit, and for their time, it was unheard of. But
their songwriting too, as a full band, is really good.
Songwriting's really good. I never got like real into them, and I never got why people praise John Bonham. Like, I understand he's good and he knew how to write good fucking drum parts and shit, not taking that away from him. I don't know how he could compete with somebody like Neil Peart.
Yeah, I mean,
John Bonham had some groovy shit, and but dude, Neil Peart like used every part of his kit in a song.
He had to, really, because, I mean, 3-piece band there, and, like, each member in Rush just gave it their all, like, dude, used everything they could.
Like, if you watch, like, Neil Peart live, like, after the 70s, because Neil Peart's kit was, like, an average-sized kit in, like, the 70s, but, like, once they started to become, like, a huge, like, arena act, that's when he did the 360 kit. He just had his drum kit just go 360 around him, and he'd just spin and just play everything. So yeah, I was hoping he'd say Neil Peart. Who would you say, Matt?
Yeah, I would think Neil Peart, technically wise. But even Portnoy says here, I think it's good. He says, I think John Bonham has been universally acclaimed as one of the greatest of all time, and deservingly so. He really is deserving of that. Like, definitely for sure, John Bonham is great too, but something about Neil Peart just sticks out more.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you were to say John Bonham is the greatest of all time, I'd have to slap you in the face. I'd have to hit you, Dude, I could outdrum John Bonham these days. I could do that. Back then, he's special, but I could outdrum John Bonham right now.
Yeah. His entire recording career only lasted 11 years, John Bonham.
11 years? That's it?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it ended when he died.
Yes.
Okay.
And Peart was about 4 decades he had.
Yeah, Neil Peart died like what, last year?
Right.
2 years ago, something like that?
Yeah, pretty recently.
That was crazy.
Here, wait. I'm going to restart it real quick.
Okay.
Hear the crack.
Technical difficulties.
What were we on? Neil Peart? We were on Neil Peart, John Bonham.
Neil Peart, John Bonham. We'll end that there. Alright, so this one, I chose this next one because not so much like anybody else would care, but like me as a guitar player, as a musician, it's like little like stupid shit like this, like that, like piques my
catches your eye, yeah.
Yeah, it piques my interest. So for anybody who cares, what's the headline?
We finally know why Tom Morello never cuts his guitar strings.
All right, so Tom Morello is the guitar player from Rage Against the Machine, and I always wondered too, like on his guitar, on the headstock. For anybody who doesn't know the anatomy of a guitar, the headstock is where the strings loop into the tuners, and usually, any guitar player, once they put new strings on, there's always going to be an extra like surplus, I guess, not surplus, but an extra length of string, and basically everybody I know snips them off because they're annoying, or else they'll just hang down, or they'll stick straight up like crazy, whatever. So, but Tom Morello, I always wondered why he never cut his, like they were just going crazy. So
it's interesting though. Before we read about it, if you look close, you can see the metal points, which are usually on the other end, in the bridge. Like those metal points that keep it from coming out of the bridge. You see that?
Yeah, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like...
So I wonder if it's backwards or something he puts them in.
Yeah, but I don't know how he would keep...
Yeah, keep them in the bridge.
Keep them in the bridge. Maybe it's just the lighting or
double-sided.
something.
Double-sided. So let's see.
What's the reasoning?
Yeah, I like the way they put this article. Many of life's biggest questions remain unanswered. What's the meaning of life? How are the Giza pyramids so precise in measurement? Why does Tom Morello never cut the strings off the headstocks of his guitars? At long last, we have the answer to that last question, straight from the man himself. The answer came as part of the Rage Against the Machine Axeman's appearance on the Howard Stern Show, where the legendary radio personality secured an answer to a long-standing question, and has been his knack through his decades on the air. The short and long answer to it all basically boils down to the fact that those loose ends of the string just look really cool. The dilemma for Morello, however, was that the coolness had to be earned.
Alright.
So
that was a waste of time.
Let's see his exact quote here. Howard says, "Why do you always have your string sticking out? I feel like it's an accident," said Stern. After engaging Morello about pre-Rage Against the Machine group Electric Sheep, he said it was no accident that he didn't cut the strings because I thought it looked cool. So yeah, that's it.
I could have told you that. The hell, man. I thought it was going to be some, like, crazy shit, like...
Yeah, like that's how he gets his sound or something.
Yeah, no. Like it has something to contribute with his sound or his style, but they just look cool. It's like, yeah, this fucking microphone looks cool when it's in front of me, but I don't go post articles about it.
He does get bullied, it sounds like, for it.
Loudwire is disappointing me.
One of his musician friends said, "Who do you think you are? Do you think you're the baddest band in town?" And he said, I thought I'm definitely not, so I cut my strings. This was before his band went on to pen on the iconic line, "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me." So after that song is when he started.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah, man. They are awesome. I'd love to see them live.
Yeah, good band.
They're heavy, dude.
Alright, that's like what?
Funky.
That's what, like the 10th article from Loudwire that was clickbait? Okay. I know I'm not getting this shit from anymore.
Well, this isn't from Loudwire. This is more so just a discussion, this next part.
Yeah, I wanted to discuss this. So, this whole episode's basically like music. I try to like...
Loudwire articles, yeah.
Yeah, I try to split it up. I try to make it about just like entertainment, music, comedy, movies, sometimes sports. I'll integrate some sports in there if I feel it's necessary, but... So they're coming out with a new Hills Have Eyes. I don't know a release date.
It just said in 2021.
So it's coming out this year, 2021.
Oh, this is the Mask remake. I see Jim Carrey. So the Mask too.
They're doing a Hills Have Eyes, a new one. It's not a remake.
Yeah, 2021.
It's a new twist. No, it's Wrong Turn. Oh, Matt, did I write?
You put The Hills Have Eyes. But yeah, it is a second remake. Really.
Oh, no, never mind. No, why did I put Hills Have Eyes? All right, Matt, sorry. I totally fucked up. It's actually the new Wrong Turn.
Okay, that's what...
Sorry about that. I don't know. I don't know why I put The Hills Have Eyes.
Which this is news to me. I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, there's a new Wrong Turn. So forget it. It wasn't Hills Have Eyes. There's a new Wrong Turn.
But yeah, that's coming out.
That's my mistake.
The new Wrong Turn 2021.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so in 2003, I don't know who released it and I don't know who directed it, but in 2003 they came out with the first Wrong Turn.
Oh, it's out.
And it was an awesome movie. I just watched it recently. It's a really good movie. Scary as fuck, especially for something like that at that time hasn't really been shown. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the first Wrong Turn and the second one. And then Wrong Turn, I don't know if they got like too mainstream or they were just given like too much money and they just like came up with all these dumb ideas. But then there was like Wrong Turn 6 and they were in like a frozen tundra in like some weird building. It just got really dumb. But nothing's gonna beat the first one. So if you haven't seen the first one, go watch it. I don't know, you probably find it anywhere.
Yeah, especially if you're from the East Coast too. Like you can relate if you've been to Appalachian Trail and whatnot.
In the mountains.
Oh, it's creepy. Yeah.
I think the first wrong turn takes place in like West Virginia.
Yeah, something like that.
In the
Appalachian
mountains.
Trails.
Yeah, like fucking straight up inbred mountain rednecks, you know. Cannibals. So they're coming out with a new one, and I just saw this yesterday, and I was like, what?
It's actually out.
It's out now?
Came out 2 days ago, yeah.
Does it have 2 stars?
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
It's 2 stars? Dude, the trailer looked good from what I saw. Yeah, so
I don't know where you can watch it. But
I wanted to just talk about it and mention it, because if anybody's likes watching movies or fan of Wrong Turn, they're coming out with a new one. So it's from what I gathered from the trailer, it was it's just like it's this still the same concept, like backwoods redneck, like cannibal, but it's like got like a new twist on it. So I thought that was cool. I'll probably end up watching it. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. And then I got another movie too that I wanted to discuss, and that was, and I've mentioned it a bunch of times already on like past episodes, but the new Mortal Kombat, the trailer had just came out, maybe 2 weeks ago or something. Dude, it looks so sick. Matt, Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. Remember the scene?
The cinematography is nuts.
Remember the scene where Sub-Zero goes like this, and he makes that fucking sword from ice like that?
Yeah,
dude,
that's like some Skyrim
insane
shit right there.
And you know what? I hope, and I've never been this much of a nerd at one time in my life about something, but I love Mortal Kombat. We were just talking about it with Dylan on the last episode. Like, I've been a fan of Mortal Kombat for a long time. And, this is really exciting. So,
yeah,
Scorpion's in it.
I mean, look at how cool these characters look.
Sub-Zero's in it. Of course, you're going to have them. Dude, how cool would it be if Reptile made like a guest, like a appearance, like throughout the movie? Like, they give him a fight scene.
I'm sure he will. Dude,
that would be so sick. Yeah, go through. Let's see the pictures of this. That's a new kid. He's just like a made-up character for the movie. But go down. Let's see what Scorpion looks like. There's Sonya. There's Liu Kang. Kano. Jax. Kung Lao. Shang Tsung. Raiden. There he is. Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Can you fucking zoom in on that? Or no?
Yeah, I think I could.
Oh, Sub-Zero.
There's Sub-Zero, yeah.
Wow.
There he is. The chain and shit.
Well, what's the left one? It looks cartoon-like.
Yeah,
it might be like from a game.
The old-fashioned yellow. Yeah, that is from the new Mortal Kombat game.
Okay, so the one on the right is Scorpion.
Yeah, he's got like some shoulder pads there, man.
Yeah, he's got like he looks more like samurai, like not like a ninja outfit.
Yeah,
he's got a hood instead of like a what would you call those things?
Yeah, it's like a
black just like thing that goes over your head and it covers your face.
Yeah, like a cap.
Yeah, like a cap instead of like a flexi. I don't know what I'm talking about, but he's got a hood.
Right.
But he still looks sick. His mask looks awesome. And he's unmasked too in the movie, I think early on. So go down to Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero looks fucking crazy, man. Dude, look at those eyes. Like,
yeah, dude.
Wow.
I think the left is from the new movie.
Yeah,
the right is the video game.
Yeah. Dude, look at the mask though, like how intricate.
Yeah.
Like
some crazy designs and etches in there.
And I love the Mortal Kombat movie from '95. Anybody who is a Mortal Kombat fan and hasn't seen the one from '95, go see it. And if anybody says that it sucks, fuck you, because it's an awesome movie. in '95, Mortal Kombat was only a couple of years old, like by the time it was started. But dude, like it was a good movie. Like the first Mortal Kombat movie was great. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile were in it. The costumes were good, and the masks were really detailed. Matt, we're really diving deep into this for the mega fans, but go on Mortal Kombat 1995 movie Scorpion. So we'll go through each one, and you'll see how detailed these masks are from 95, man. Images.
All right.
Yeah, right there. It's an awesome mask, isn't it?
Yeah, that reminds me of like Bane.
And they're all different. Yeah, go to that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a cool mask.
Oh, it took me to a YouTube video.
Yeah, we might get... Yeah. I don't want to get pulled.
Yeah, he's got the eyes and everything.
He's got that cool mask. Alright, so now try Sub-Zero. Yeah, the first one. Look at that mask.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
That's cool. Very detailed. Like I said, like nobody probably gives a fuck about this. Like I said, I'm a Mortal Kombat nerd. But anybody who loves it as much as I do, the masks from the first movie are surprisingly really detailed for such like a not low budget movie, but for a movie that was so early on in that franchise.
Yeah, really.
Those are just like a bunch of cosplayer losers.
Yeah.
Just
but
go
it
like
really,
the real guy.
It helps you to know the characters.
All right, now
and, pick your character.
My most favorite mask is Reptile. So it's from the movie. This mask is sweet, and the only scene that he's in is sweet.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that,
got,
man.
Like the
fucking badass, man. It's got that fucking
the mouth. It's almost like a shark.
And the scene, he's only in one scene in the movie, and it's like surprise. It's like a surprise scene. Nobody thought he was going to be in it, but yeah, love the first movie. They made a couple since then, but weren't as good. The Origins of Scorpion, the cartoon that came out a couple years back, was really good. Yeah, man, the new movie. Let's go back to the movie tab. Look at Sub-Zero now. I'm kind of disappointed though. Like I thought they would make Scorpion a little more badass, but these are just pictures. You know, we didn't see the movie yet.
Yeah, and these are just headshots of them too.
And Sub-Zero isn't even my favorite guy, but I'm really liking what I see here. That's awesome.
Yeah. Man.
Can you Google something for me?
Yep.
Is Reptile going to be in the new Mortal Kombat movie? They probably won't say, but there might be some speculation to it.
It looks like he will be.
No way.
He's not in the new game. Oh wait, actually, he makes like a cameo appearance in the game. But yeah, it looks like from the trailer he was. Which yeah, I saw him in that picture too, I thought.
In the new movie? I didn't see him.
Oh, maybe not.
No. I bet you any money they're gonna throw him in there randomly like they did in the first movie for an element of surprise.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Because he's a fan favorite. Like, I know a lot of people who love Reptile, including me. I never got into him, like, when they were putting him in the games. Like, I was always into him as, like, the ninja form. Like, I never got into him when they turned him into a lizard and, yeah, like that. Wait, what? That's not going to be Reptile in the new movie, is it?
Who knows?
Doesn't
man?
even? It
That's
looks
his
like
cameo.
a fucking dude. It looks like an alligator.
It's kind of like smiling a little bit.
Smiling. It doesn't even have a mask. It's not muscular. It's not fucking fighting. Yeah, that's him before he turns into the ninja in the old movie. That was awesome.
Look at that. Puking. Projectile.
Yeah, Reptile has been the only like ninja who like they've like fucked with too much, and it's like, oh, now he's the lizard. Now he's back to the ninja guy. Like, I like him in human form. All right. Yeah, just wanted to discuss that. So if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it. It's epic. It looks really good. It looks really well done too. Man, whoever's taking on that role of that movie has like pretty big shoes to fill. Like in my opinion, like dude, you got to get that shit right because you're gonna piss people the fuck off if you get it wrong. You know?
Yeah, because fans of Mortal Kombat are like Grateful Dead fan. Like they just follow it, man.
I love it. I love
wherever it goes. Every fight, like every choreographed scene, down to the bone.
All right, so back to music, back to the clickbait. Yo, watch. I'm gonna predict this. Ready? The headline says, "Kid shares heartwarming story about meeting Dave Grohl." But the more we read, it'll be something like stupid, like kid waved to Dave Grohl on a bus and Dave Grohl waved back, like something like totally like just not like what the fucking headline says. But we'll read it anyways because it's good content. So Dave Grohl. Or kid shares heartwarming story about meeting Dave Grohl, which I'm jealous of that kid because I want to meet Dave Grohl too. But go ahead.
All right. So it's often said that you should never meet your heroes because you can end up severely disappointed. For a kid named Dylan, that couldn't be further from the truth. He shared a heartwarming story on TikTok about the time he met Dave Grohl and how awesome he was. Dylan said, "This wasn't just a celebrity, this was my idol." At the start of the video. He was once out to eat at a crab shack in Delaware with his family when he caught a glimpse of the Nirvana and Foo Fighters legend. So he's at a crab shack and he met him in Delaware. He said, "I was in such disbelief that it kind of took me a while to realize who it was, but when I did, I was so overwhelmed that I just started crying and buried my head in the table." He then heard his mother say to someone, "Oh, don't worry, he's just a really big fan, he's okay." So Grohl came over, patted Dylan on the back, and then sat down with him and his family. He spent about 20 minutes with them and then told Dylan to say goodbye to him before he left.
Huh. That's good. That's a good story. This kid started crying because he saw Dave Grohl, which I'm almost 23 years old, and if I saw Dave Grohl, I'd probably start crying too. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
We just, for some reason, scroll down, we just see Chad Smith and Will Ferrell. Close up.
Yeah, that's a nice story, though.
Yeah,
I just wanted to throw that in there. Dave Grohl is a really good guy, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's not an asshole. Like, he'll meet, like, an average person and just talk to him. Like, you know, like, Dave Grohl's this, like, uber successful musician and
yeah, he's really kind too.
Super rich guy, but like he's so kind. Like I don't know, he's on like an all new level of kindness. So
I saw this video the other day. Dave Grohl's daughter wants to go swimming.
Oh, I saw that too. He's recording.
The thumbnail looks like he's just
he's just like screaming at
her. But then when you go in, he's just like laughing more so. Like, she comes up, she's like, "Oh, I thought you were coming swimming." He's like, "Oh, I just gotta record this guitar part. Like, I just gotta finish recording." And she kept kind of bothering him, but he was just laughing it off because he thought it was funny. But the thumbnail is like clickbait, you know?
Yeah, it is.
More clickbait. But yeah, that's a cool story, man. That would be great. Especially at a crab shack in Delaware, who would think?
What is Crab Shack?
It's just a place you go, they catch fresh crabs, boil them. Kind of like, have you ever been to a lobster place like that?
No.
Like lobster boil?
I don't eat seafood much.
Yeah, more so like on the coast, they have these crab shacks, especially Delaware, Maryland, and all that.
Okay. So the next one is, I'm genuinely interested.
Chris Adler breaks silence on split with Lamb of God. He said it was toxic. Yep.
So Chris Adler was the drummer of Lamb of God. Lamb of God is a metal band. Kind of broke out in the early 2000s. I'm a fan of a couple of their songs. So yeah, let's read it.
Yeah, I'll just read the quote from him. He said, "Allow me to start with the relative concept of understanding. We all gave our lives to this. 26 years is not flippant. Each one of us sacrificed and lost much on a personal level to live the dream that we had when we were kids. I will always love each member of the band for believing in me and agreeing to take on the world. We managed to find some love in the machine, but in turn it took things that cannot be recovered. I did not live the dream. I did not make this decision to leave my life's work. The truth is that I am unwilling to paint by numbers. I wish my brothers all the best in their continued ventures. I can assure you that you will hear from me again. I was given a gift and hope to continue to share it." He had a motorcycle accident in Thailand in 2017. It wasn't pretty, but he's been well since August of 2018. So maybe that was like part of it, kind of, that he realized when he was out with an injury that wasn't working out so well.
All right, once again, clickbait.
Lamb of God.
Disappointed. I was injured.
Yeah, he was.
I had to quit. Dude, like when he said toxic, like I was thinking like Randy the singer was like fucking getting drunk and trying to fuck his wife and, you know, starting fights and shit and
right. Yeah, it doesn't
drugs
look like anything.
That's
like
what
that.
I think is a toxic relationship with your band, but I don't know. Once again, I'm disappointed in Loudwire, man. Disappointed, man. They did nothing today but let me down. So I'm gonna X them out of where I look for material for this fucking show.
Yeah, because they seem to be in good terms with each other still. Lamb of God, Chris Adler. It was just... Yeah, I guess he just realized in his time, because 2018 he was better. He was able to start touring again.
John Bonham, Keith Moon...
Oh no, treatment required him to stop touring in 2018.
Mike Portnoy and somebody else. I'm just looking at the drummers there.
Oh yeah, this whole list. So yeah, that was Adler.
What are we at right now?
37 minutes.
Might stop in a couple minutes because I have to finish recording vocals for one of our songs and try to get home. So
yeah, that was all the articles.
Yeah, went through pretty fast. They weren't all clickbait. Yeah, we'll stop it there if you want.
All
right. We'll have this up on everything as soon as we can. It's a shorter episode. I'll try to make it. The more I get into this thing, the longer I want to make the episodes. It's just sometimes it's just not happening. Not that it's not happening today, but sometimes we go through things quicker than I thought, and definitely because we don't have a guest on to like extend the period, but either way, it's content, and I'm happy to do it. So so thanks for watching. I have all links in the descriptions for whatever. I'm not gonna keep rambling on about all my stuff that I have going on, so I'll just have it links in the descriptions for everything. And that's it. Bye. Yeah, Mr. Tim, we love him. Yeah.